Watch him throw the ball, we gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through fourth and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders, heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Die.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another Trap or Die podcast. And here with the fellas. I'm your host, Mual. AJ, look, I'm serious. Think I'm still doing the Commander show. Nick in here, Ryan here,
hey, bro,
Rick in here.
You better stop doing that, bro. That's the last time we letting that slide, bro.
Hey man, it's like riding a bicycle at this point, bro. It's just habit, though. That's all that is, man. But yeah, like I said, the fellas in here, bro, the day ones. There you go. That's easy. That's the easiest way to put it. How y'all doing, man? Look, before y'all even start, I'm putting on a performance right now. You know what I'm saying? Put on a performance right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurting right now.
I agree with Molly G.
I'm doing the best I can, bro. How y'all doing, though? Y'all good, man? Well, I know Rick said he agreed with me, so he going through it too.
I'm good, man. Feeling good. Went to the gym today. Feeling good. Yeah.
Ryan's hilarious because he don't ever go to the gym on Thursdays, Rick. But he decided to go.
Nah,
he decided to go on the date.
That is wild. That is wild as shit, though, Ryan.
Because I didn't go on Monday.
Because I would have fucked around and pulled that, even though I planned on that.
I asked y'all, was y'all going? Y'all
I mean,
I wasn't.
I definitely sometimes during the day, so I be missing messages.
Oh, you got disconnected. Now, I definitely had no intention on going. Oh, here you go. I definitely had no intention on going. I'm just like, this is the day that Ryan don't ever go. He usually going on Saturdays if he don't go on Thursday. But he said he wanted to show up when we don't go. On a Thursday.
I wanted y'all to pull up, but y'all didn't want to go out, which I understood. So I was like, let's go.
What you do today, Rob?
RDLs.
RDLs.
Yeah. Dead, basically straight legs with 245s on each side. I was supposed to do it on Tuesday, but I had to leave early because I had to stream. So he just told me I would do it on Thursday. So that's another reason why I went on Thursday too. Then he had me doing like cardio off and on with the bike and pull-ups in between. Bunch of mountain climbers.
You do no deadlifts at all, or that's for tomorrow?
The mountain climbers.
Fridays. Yeah.
The mountain climbers. Man, those I love them things until they become a nuisance. I'm cool.
Hey, Ryan, did Ali ever you and Nick, did any of y'all have to do that workout where you land on a bench with the medicine ball? It's a 2-person workout.
No, I haven't done it. Today,
you ain't got because if they know, they talk about it. You
don't even know, bro.
Me and Rick had to do that.
Boy, let me tell you something.
That wasn't bad though. I thought it was
the last 5. It was always the last 5, bro. It was always the last 5, bro. It's like the John Walls, Nick. The John Walls we used to do in the gym. It's kind of like that. Do you remember the John Walls?
No.
We got to throw the medicine ball?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's the first person I seen doing that workout, by the way. Yeah, he used to train. That was one of his workouts and shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, boom. So yeah. That's that. I guess everybody's straight. Surviving. My co-hosts on the Commander side, they said the same thing that Nick said to us, like, how y'all turn up so hard on a Wednesday, bro? That was not intentional. I had no intention on doing anything like that. I just wanted one strawberry Henny, and I wanted one wings and fries on time. Like if the food got there on time, bro, I probably been out the door.
Definitely took a break.
Man got his grilled wings before we got our regular wings.
That was the most surprising thing.
Yeah, I'm over here checking out. He said, "Oh, your wings at the table." I said, "Nigga," I said, "Bro, what? How the wings get there when I'm about to class out? I'm about to tell them I don't even got my wings, bro. But the wings there now." I was so blown, bro. I went there. I had like 4 wings. I kept putting the rest on Eb junk, bro. Every junk I didn't eat, I just gave it to her.
Oh
All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's start because Rick is getting situated at his spot. Let's start with David Tepper, bruh. The biggest thing that let's kind of put Tepper on the back burner for a second, man. Yeah, we got a couple things to talk about. Baltimore whooping ass against the Miami Dolphins. 56-19, was it? Something like that. And they shutting Lamar down for week 18. There is no more Lamar Jackson for the rest of the regular season for Baltimore. There's a conversation. Is he a unanimous MVP vote? Is that what y'all believe? Now, granted, context-wise, before y'all talk, there's only been one previously unanimous MVP vote, and that was Lamar the last time he won it in like 2018 or something, 2019 or something like that. But do you think that he's a unanimous MVP vote, or would there be some other people getting some votes out here?
I think it does be somebody else getting some votes. I think CMC deserves some votes. And I think he will get at least a few, but I still think in the long run, I think Lamar will end up getting it. But CMC the only other person I think will get votes. I don't really see Dak might get a vote. I don't know.
I think Tyreek Hill, his situation has diminished, which is no fault of his own. He got hurt. He was missing for like a game and a half, like battling an injury. But to your point, like I think it really does come down to CMC. Like, bro, like think about this thing, bro. The Niners are. Let me see if I can pull it up because I actually did the tracking of this. Because people are trying to make it, like in my opinion, bro. It's so crazy hearing how people are thinking that if you consider another person not named Lamar that you're tripping. And I'm like, bro, there's no way that I can kind of think about something being net like direct or something. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Where is he? I can't find a tweet, but like with CMC in San Francisco, they're like 24 in like 5 or 24 and 9 or something like with a great record where they were just 3-3 the same season that they had that they acquired them before they got them, and then the year before that they were 10-7. Like if that doesn't tell you like the value in which CMC brings to a team, let alone him having over 2,000 yards from scrimmage this year and 20 plus touchdowns, bro. Like to say that he don't deserve an MVP vote is insane. This is the number one seed team in the NFC.
That's another added factor because when you think about all the things you said and that they're winning, because you know CJ had a season where, I mean, not to be, of course he's a Titan, so I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying, boy had 2,500 yards from scrimmage. I mean, but we were 8-8. So with the added factor of them being 13-4, I mean, that's their record, right? 13-4, right?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, well, yeah. If they win Sunday, that would be their record, right? If they win Sunday,
they win.
Okay, but yeah, with that being factored in, which I think that deserves some credit, but I still think it's hyperbole. Well, I think it's crazy he ain't get a vote. CJ, that is, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
So San Fran, you got it there. I just wanted to clear it before So San Fran was 3-3 before he was traded to before CMC was traded there, and they went 10-1 after that. They were also 10-7 the year the year before where they made it to the conference championship game to the Rams. They were 10-7. So just think about like that overall record, bruh, is incredible. And then obviously this year we know their record. They're 11-4 or 12-4 right now. So. And he played on every game. Go ahead, Nick.
And in my opinion, bro, I honestly think CMC should be the MVP. I feel like he's been getting slighted all year. Nobody's really talked about it. And Raheem Mostert as well, bro. Cuz got 18, 19 rushing touchdowns. Nobody's saying anything about that, bro. And
it's definitely not being talked about though. Like when he got 18, I'm like, he got this many touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, it's no way somebody getting paid her that much and nobody saying anything about it. And granted, he's getting overshadowed by Tyreek Hill. But to be honest, I think 18 touchdowns better than 1,600 yards receiving. I don't know how many touchdowns Reek got, but like, bro, that's nothing to like not pay attention to. So for him not to get any looks, hopefully he get like an all-pro or something. But CMC, in my opinion, is the MVP because before the last game, Lamar's stats wasn't amazing. Granted, some people been dropping touchdowns early, but like Cuz stats, they all right. My man, I don't think he got 30 touchdowns. Well, he might have just got 30 touchdowns, including what happened last week.
Who you talking about?
Lamar.
Mm.
And for a running back,
touchdowns.
For a running back to have 20 and a quarterback to have 30, I mean, I think that running back having that two stacks in the air on the ground. What we talking about, bro? And your job is dependent on a lot of people. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. And it's crazy. It's weird that it's a black quarterback versus a white running back. It's like the dynamic there is crazy.
In what way?
Because
basically, you're saying
like years ago,
position is a white position.
Yeah,
and running back.
Oh. I was like, yeah, she ain't getting no love. But I get you. You talking about the position itself. Yeah, like so. So I brought up so let me actually go back to where it's 2023. Oh no, that's the 2022. Okay, there we go. 2022. All right, yeah. So if you look at the numbers from the previous MVP winners, right? And this is kind of what also throws me is like, how is it such a in my head? Like I can't wrap it. Like, is this group? Am I fighting against groupthink? Is that what's making me crazy? And let me run the numbers of the previous MVP winners, and then I'm gonna run you Lamar Jackson's numbers. After I run I'm gonna just do like the last 5 years. I'm not gonna do because all of those years are gonna be kind of similar. But I'm gonna run you Lamar Jackson's numbers as well. So here we go. 2022, Patrick Mahomes won it. He had 5,200 yards, 41 touchdowns, 12 picks. He also ran for 358 yards and 4 touchdowns. So think about that: 5,200 yards and 41 touchdowns. 2021, Aaron Rodgers, 4,100 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 picks. And then 3 touchdowns on the ground. 2020, Aaron Rodgers, he won it back to back. 4,200 yards, literally 4,299, so 4,300 yards, 48 touchdowns, 5 picks, and he had 3 touchdowns on the ground.
Come on,
2019, Lamar Jackson, where he was consensus, unanimous, 3,100 yards, 36 touchdowns, 6 picks, 1,200 yards on the ground with 7 more touchdowns. So you're talking about a 42 touchdown season. And I'll do one more year, 2018, Patrick Mahomes, 5,097 yards, 50 touchdowns, 12 picks, 270 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns. Now here's Lamar Jackson's stats for 2023. 3,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, 7 picks, add in 821 yards on the ground, 5 touchdowns. How does that compare to any of the standard that was set for previous MVP winners, and saying that people were tripping for thinking that CMC should win it? Like I feel like I'm wrapped in groupthink, bro, and I'm fighting against it.
No, you definitely got a point. Nick, I think Nick may mention of it too. Like Lamar's stats definitely ain't nothing to be, glorified. You know what I mean? I don't really think it's really has something to do with the record. Baltimore being the best team in the league, really, not just the AFC. And really, that's the only thing I can think of. Because, I mean, of course, Lamar's having a good season. Don't get it twisted, but it's just not MVP numbers. You know what I mean? You're looking at people who doing stuff historic with CMC, 2,000 all-purpose, 20 touchdowns. Like, it's about time running backs definitely get some more love anyway, Brian. And hadn't been an MVP since AP. I mean, I don't know, bro. You can go ahead, Snick. I mean,
I was going to say, it's kind of what happened last year with Jalen Hurts. Like Jalen Hurts, that wasn't amazing last year, and they tried to talk him. They tried to talk it up to be like, oh, he should be MVP. But Jalen Hurts only threw for 23 touchdowns last year, and granted, they had the tush push where he got all his 1-yard touchdowns, but he wasn't playing amazing. He playing the same way he played last year, and now they talking different about the boy now. because the defense isn't doing what they usually do. So I just think, but I will say this though, I'm happy that it's not becoming that they're using this not to become a stat award, because they tried to. I heard some talks in the grapevines. People try to throw Josh Allen name back in there, to say like,
Josh Allen stats look like right now?
What's funny is his stats. I think he got 40 something touchdowns or close to it. I know he got like 15. He got 15 rushing for sure.
He got 15 rushing touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. If he get one this week, he gonna break OJ record.
But he got 16 picks. That ain't gonna do it.
But he a turnover machine though, bro. I've been saying that for years, but you know what I'm saying. It only matter when Dak on picks, bro. But we ain't gonna talk about it. It's just a fact, bro. But yeah, I'm glad it's not really based on stats. Just like I think it should continue to be the best player on the best team. So obviously Lamar is the best player.
You agree with that?
You're the most valuable player.
And that's look, Nick. That's exactly what I was about to start with, bro. Like, I think at the end of the day, we gotta remember that MVP is most valuable player, and I think that's another reason why Lamar Jackson might not have the exact numbers that might say that he is the MVP quarterback, but he is the engine of that team, bro. And I think that's just what it comes down to. Like, you take McCaffrey off the 49ers, how much worse are they? You take
good.
While I do agree with you, right? But how much different is the Ravens without Lamar Jackson?
Very different. He also plays quarterback.
And I mean, granted, at the same time, he's a quarterback. So quarterback goes. Quarterback goes down. Automatically, you're gonna say things are just gonna go south regardless. But Lamar, I think Lamar is the engine of his team. I feel like he proved a lot of naysayers wrong. I feel like I would also like running backs in other positions to get more recognition as well, because running backs should get it, receivers should be able to get it. It's always the quarterback. But yeah, I don't.
That's where I was going to add, Rick, because like that's another thing when you think about the argument in itself, but it's so flawed because like how can you argue against somebody ever saying Lamar went up against, for example, the Niners, the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Niners, the Dolphins, and crushed them. And you look at his competition for the MVP in Purdy and Tyreek Hill and CMC, and they lost against the Ravens. I'm like, how do you even argue that like a skill position player who's dependent on getting the football compared to a person who touches the football every single snap on offense? Like that's in itself a slanted argument. But what happens when you talk about a person whose value, again, when we talk about CMC specifically, like, or even Tyreek Hill before he got hurt, like Tyreek Hill was on the verge of 2,000 yards.
Right.
And what if they messed around and won their division, right? Sure, they got smoked by Baltimore, but they won their division. They lose 5 games max on the season, but Tyreek went for 2,000 yards, something that no receiver has ever done. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But and you telling me Lamar beats that over somebody who got 2,000 yards in the season, bro?
I definitely think that if Tyreek Hill would have hit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, granted, he could have, but if he would have hit that, that would have been clear cut. He's the one. He's the MVP. At least in my eyes. Second.
He's also had back-to-back 17-yard seasons too, something that nobody's ever done.
Yeah. Oh, for real? I didn't even know
that. But one thing,
oh, would you say, Rob?
I'll be right back.
Tyreek broke, set a record for back-to-back 17-yard seasons.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
It just threw me off. I forgot about to say, bro. That's wicked, bro. I really forgot. But I'll figure it out.
Crack, bro. You got to put that shit down.
Please, bro.
This is a family show, bro. One, I don't do that, and I don't want you putting that out in the world, bro.
You don't want nobody to know your business.
You heard what Cat Williams said, bro.
What Cat said?
With the crackheads, they start fucking paid to say.
Did y'all finish that interview?
That boy said, I got halfway through it, bro. First of all, I did not know how smart Cat Williams actually is, bro. I enjoy listening to him.
First of all, are you talking about him just by listening to him saying he's smart, or by hearing the things that he said?
No, by hearing him just by hearing him talk, like hearing him, just hearing him
articulate.
Yeah, him and articulate his words, stuff like that. Like, and I mean, then to hear stories about Cat Williams when he was young and how
Cap.
smart. You think it's all Cap? I mean,
I'm not gonna say it's all Cap, but
I feel like the part he was lying
say a
about.
lot of stuff is
what part you think is Cap, bro?
I feel like the 100 push-ups was Cap. I feel like
he was reading 3,000 books in 2 years.
That was a little wild, bro.
He read the encyclopedia as a kid, but that's not far-fetched, bro.
3,000 books, fool. You know what he did? You know how it was grade school, and you got the little sheet, and they tell you figure out how many books you read. You just start filling in. I read all these books and turned it in. You know you ain't read all them books, bro.
I mean, we'll know.
That was just about
Try to get a little piece of party.
But you know how you read fast, but you gotta be like,
I don't got no proof. I ain't about to discredit him, man. I just, just like I was just saying, like I just enjoy listening to him talk, though. You know what I'm saying?
This shit I was going to say, bro.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, because I had, the stat team, bro. They always handy.
They late. You need to get a new stat team.
They was talking about Tyreek Hill, and they was like, "Yeah, bro, against all the good teams, cuz they didn't do nothing, bro. All his breakout games, his big games are really versus, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's not what you're about to do.
Trash competition.
I was just putting it out there. Tyreek cut up against sorry teams. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Check the stats. Check the game log.
If you want to talk about, first of all, name all the teams they played this year. He was playing in a bunch of, but before he got injured in Tennessee. How many games did he play that's worth talking about then? Like
Eagles, Bills.
Before he played Tennessee?
So he had 100. He had actually, so I'm gonna do 85 yards.
Okay,
I'm gonna do 85 yards and higher. Right?
Can you pull it up on the screen, Maul, so we can see it or not?
Yeah, that's
he got injured.
I can do
in
that.
The Tennessee game. Maul, please make sure that you
share screen.
He got injured in the Tennessee game.
This would probably be better for us anyway. I'll zoom in a little bit on the screen so everybody can see it.
There you go. Let's get that ad there. There we
go. But yeah, here you go. For those that's listening, 85 yards and higher. Starts at Philadelphia where he had 88 yards on the game. Next week against Dallas, he had 99 yards. And then everything else, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games over 100 yards. Against the Jets defense, who's a top 10 defense. New England's defense is top 10. But then he also had 146 yards against the Raiders, 157 against Washington and Denver, 163 against Carolina, 181 against New York, and then 215 against the Chargers.
So here's my thing.
You said he got hurt against Tennessee. He had 61 yards against Tennessee before he got hurt.
So here's my thing, Snick. So his numbers might not be as high against these good teams, but they're still these are good teams for a reason. And at the same time, bro, we talking 15 receptions.
All just named 3 top 10 defensive teams.
11 targets, 9 targets, 6 targets, 8 targets. 62 yards, 76 yards, 88 yards, bro. That's production. You feel me? And another part of being a receiver, bro, is also just having the team be like, oh, we're about to dedicate 2 people to this one person. So a lot of this shit is not even going to show up on the stat books, bro, when it comes to these receivers, bro. But then against the trash teams, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He did more than that because there's a lot of receivers who don't even do this.
Do you have to get defensive side?
He went crazy. They undefeated if you go over 100 yards, bro.
You said, do I think our defense is sorry?
Yeah.
I feel like our defense is susceptible to
Miami's a good matchup.
So what he's very good at.
Okay, because he had 100 against y'all.
He had 99, not 100.
That's right. Yeah,
you know the song, Lord I'm running.
Yeah,
99 and a half won't do, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's gonna do today.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, man. To that point, kind of how we wrap this thing up against the MVP conversation. I just think that I feel like I'm tripping when I hear people discuss this MVP conversation as if Lamar is unanimously the guy or the consensus guy when there's so many other people out there. There's a couple people out there, but at this point now, CMC is the last one left that deserves some serious consideration for MVP. All right, let's go ahead and move on, bro. David Tepper, now that we're all back. Where are we at, man? With owners throwing drinks. Did y'all see the video of Cuz throwing drinks on the fan, bro?
I saw it. I didn't see it. Can we? Yeah, I didn't see that.
I could try to find it.
He gotta go, bro. He already.
Well, he got fan 300K and he ain't getting kicked out. Once he's an owner, he's done.
He done fired 3 coaches. I mean, 2 coaches already.
Hold on. Pause. Yeah, send it to the chat, right? You said he the owner threw drinks on fans?
Yeah.
He threw a drink on the fans.
Real? Hold on. Well, all right. It's always.
I got the video.
I
got the video.
Oh, got it. Go ahead. Okay.
I'm about to play it.
I sent the runs onto the chat anyway.
He said some wild stuff to the chat.
Oh, that's the one I just found. All right, bet. Yeah.
All right, I'm on Twitter a little dangerous now.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
right there. So here goes David. He got the drink in his hand.
You the wrong David Tepper video, bro.
Threw the joint and then walked off. That's where Cuz
okay, yeah. See, you know, you see how we know with this looking at this video, there's always more to it. So I can't even give like a true opinion because like at the end of the day, like
but there's no excuse for that though.
What if bro was disrespect? Come on, Maul. We still human at the end of the day, bro. We being drunk, right? I got you. I understand what you're saying, right? And I'm agreeing with you, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you have an image to uphold. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you need to remain professional. Like I understand that part, but at the end of the day, we still too human. And what if he disrespected them just off the strength? Like we don't know what he was saying, and it be. Exactly, bro. So what if he spat on them, Nick? I mean, Brian, and he threw the drink.
Rick, he would have said it.
You couldn't even hear nothing. All you saw was a video of him throwing a drink on him.
He got fined.
If he did spit on him,
he has to get fined. He has to get fined, though.
Rick, but I'm saying.
Okay. I see what you're saying. He would have came out and said that. I got you. Yeah. What did he say?
I don't know.
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
No, he did. No, he did speak. He did speak, but he said something like his actions was completely out of line.
Come on now. That's protocol. That's protocol.
Rick,
that's protocol, right or wrong. Right, it's protocol, right or wrong. He the owner, bro. He know he not supposed to be doing that.
Rick, but you saying you don't know what's going on. Nothing. If the fan is talking shit to you and y'all losing and you can't take it and you throw your fucking drink on this nigga, like
it's easy to say. It's easy to say this. That is that, know, and I follow you, right? But I'm saying we just don't know what it could have been about, bro. We got a video of him throwing the stuff on him, and of course he looked wild. He an owner. Shouldn't be doing it.
But the dude is an owner that's worth like 50. I cite it. Like $5-6 billion, bro. And you telling me that a fan with some words to you, cause you to throw a drink? Right. I'm gonna read this joke from who is this? Joe Pompolano. So Joe Pompolano is he's a business or sports and business analyst, right? And he said this from the following. He said David Tepper paid $40 million to the ex-wife of his former boss for his Hamptons house and then tore it down just to build a mansion twice as big. He also once said that when a waiter is rude to him, he thinks I could just buy this place and fire that guy. Like the type of things that he
Nah, look.
The type of things, bro, come on, like the type of things if that helps add context to the decision of him throwing a drink on a fan, bro.
Look,
like the dude banned, bro.
I'm glad you said that, bro. Because I was going to say when you get a certain amount of money, bro. I mean, listen, you feel like you're on top of the world and can't nobody say nothing to you.
So with that context,
if Cuz gets sued, guess he gonna throw that little check at Cuz. And he might buy his house. He might buy the whole. He might buy the whole block around Cuz' house and have a marching band play around that joint every day at 7 p.m.
So knowing the information that you just heard, Maul just say, Rick. My thing is, don't you think that is in line for him to do something just because he can? Just because you can.
Yes, I do agree, but I just feel like I have to play devil's advocate because at the same time we don't got all the information and we don't know what happened. Just because you worth $5 billion don't mean you lose your emotion, bro. Okay, so, don't mean you lose like anything happened. Like you still humans. Like,
let me ask you a question. If the fan, after all the research that you and I may do on the whole topic of what made him do it, if you found out the fan was just talking trash and he's mad about them losing. That's really all it was, and then he throws his drink. Then what? Like, how do you feel about that?
But I said I'm with you on that side. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you that it obviously could be this, but I'm just saying, like, from the video and the lack of information that we have, it still could be anything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
More times than not, he probably was mad as hell with that they were losing. He threw the drink on them. He felt like he better than them, this, that, and the third. But
I want to know what made it this game.
I just feel like you gotta be.
Why was it this game? Either the fan was really getting under his skin, or he was just sick of the losses. Like,
bro, he was probably, bro, you got to tell me, you probably already drunk. Your team down 26-0.
Right, lit.
How many games you think they've been to? You think he's been to, and people probably was talking trash to him? And when it's the first drink we heard of, how long he been the owner?
He's at an away game, bro.
About to say, how many times he's in that seat?
He's at an away game, and the box is open. Usually, he probably got his own suite. The owner's suite.
You think that? But so you think that's the first time? You think that's the first time he ever? You think that's the first time he ever had a seat like that before in his life?
Might be the
all
first
the games he been to.
What you mean all the games he just bought the team this year?
If anything, it's probably the first one they caught on video. That I can give you that.
He's a new owner.
He'll buy the whole spot and fire the waiter, bro. Anybody that ever go to them lunch bros he's insane, bro.
I mean, he already went to that left with the wife jump.
Yeah,
so like he's very much capable.
Come on, bro. Knocked the house down and built the house twice as big is like outrageous, bro.
I mean, you got money to blow.
I was going to say something real wild, bro, but I'm going to say it.
I'm glad you did.
Reserve yourself, brother. All right. So last thing before we get into our power rankings and then beat the odds, man. Philly losing to Arizona. Shout out to them from the Commander side because now we are firmly right now in number 2 overall seeding. Or selection pick for the draft in 2024, which means we are one step away from possibly making that move for Caleb Williams. But point being about the Philadelphia Eagles, they lose to the Arizona Cardinals, man. I think correct me if I'm wrong, they are losers. Philly is
1-4.
You say it again?
1-4 the last 5, bro.
Yeah, 1-4 the last 5.
Trash.
So this is kind of the symbolism. I'll give y'all the floor. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about how Philly has faltered down the stretch against some random teams, some good teams, and then some bad teams, bro? Barely beating the Giants at that.
Yeah, I'll go first. You know what I'm saying? Just because I've been saying this for pretty much all year, for real. They just don't look the same, bro. I'm not sure what it was. Even early in the year, they should have. There's some games they could have lost if receivers ran the right way. If you know what I'm saying, he go left, be looking at a touchdown, because go right. But I don't know what it is inside, bro. But they run the ball so effectively and then stop running the ball. It really, if I was an Eagles fan, I'd be pissed because right now Cowboys running games some trash. DeAndre Swift gets off and then
I think y'all should have tried for Dalvin. That's my fault. Go ahead.
No, I think Dalvin went. Oh, we'll talk. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, bro. He wanted a little. We'll talk about it, bro. But yeah, I just feel like their identity. They have no identity on offense. Their defense trash. They really miss. I don't know what it is, but their D line, but they just not getting home. I'm not sure they missed Javon Hargrave where everybody just took a step back, but they're just not good. I don't know what it is. Like they're not. I don't want to say they point a finger at each other, but. They making up a lot of excuses, and I think they're trying to play like they did in the past instead of just working on being good right now. They're trying to get back to what they did last year. You don't have to be that good again. You just got to be good again. Like find out what you're good at this year and do that. But as long as they keep being trash, I'm okay with it because Eagles fans they've been hyped. We 10-1. We lit. Mm-hmm. Now look at you. Trash.
What they accident waiting to happen. No, I won't about it. You can go ahead, right? Accident waiting to happen, man. That's all I was about to say.
I actually have no idea what the problem is in Philly. As far as just why the team is in such disarray at the moment. A lot's been going around. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen the articles, and I know Nick has seen it because I've been sending it to the chat. Surrounding AJ Brown, saying that his attitude and his demeanor and his body language on those sidelines and in practices has had a negative effect on teammates, and they
run that back, Ryan. The part with AJ Brown, I want to make sure I heard everything you just said.
There's the Philadelphia Inquirer definitely put an article out about AJ Brown saying his body language and his demeanor in the games and practices, and when things aren't going well, it has had a negative effect on the team, and it shows. And like him being one of the captains on the team, one of the best players on the team, they think it has had a negative effect on the team's camaraderie. So, I don't know if you all had seen the article or not, but I didn't get a chance to finish the article because you had to have like a subscription to read it, so I was like, forget it. But starting with there, and the play karma for the Eagles is just predictable at this point. Like, not only is it predictable, sometimes it's laughable. Like, some of the decisions they decide to do on certain down and distances is like, why are you sending Jalen Hurts for so many quarterback runs? And it seems like he's not even in position physically to make these runs anymore. He's running slow, in my opinion. I mean, he looks slow motion.
Question: do y'all think he hurt?
Nick, I literally been saying this all year. I've been saying it all year about Jalen. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead, Ryan.
I think everybody heard at this point, but I do think he could be. He could be. But the play calling of Brian Johnson, like, it's been pretty bad. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to do something about that when the season ends, whenever their season ends. But in hindsight, and I also will make mention before I say something positive, the defense also has not played up to par at all. Like, based on how they played the beginning of the season and to this point now, it's like night and day. Like, anybody getting off on them, especially in the secondary too, which is surprising because that's one of the better things they did last year. But on a positive note, I mean, they still got, what are they right now? Second seed in the AFC and the NAC, 1 or 2 seed?
5 seed, bro.
They 5?
Yeah. And it's second in the division. You know what I'm saying? We about the division champs.
Well, here's what I would say. They're already in the playoffs. Am I right? Did they clinch the playoffs, bro? Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs.
Okay, well, end of the day, like, who's to say they can't turn it around? Because it's any given Sunday in the playoffs, but right now,
right.
I'm with you.
I know you want to be Mr. Optimistic.
I'm trying to be devil's advocate right now, bro. Let me be
Ain't
on
no
the
advocate.
Hey, Ryan. I see you, Pep. Come on now.
One more Rick shit, bro. I'm trying to be devil's
advocate. On now.
They in the playoffs, bro. Who's to say they can't start clicking on the
Come on now.
We'll see.
Oh, damn.
But I don't think so. But we'll see. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm done, bro.
I got one more thing to bring up, bro. This is what I don't like. The same plays that got them to be 10-1, 11-1. They run the same plays.
No, they don't, because they used to run Swift a lot. They don't even run that boy no more.
Well, I said that, but they do go away from the run game. But outside of that, the same QB draws and all this stuff that work. I forgot what game they won in overtime off a QB draw, and everybody knew it was coming, but they won the game off of that jump. The same plays Brian Johnson was calling when they was winning, and the same plays that he calling when they losing. Now, granted,
I'm about to say, don't you think teams pick up on that and watch film and decide,
they
know what's coming? Just like you and I watching the game on TV, we calling the plays for it happen.
But according to Nick Sirianni, we got our guys. We're gonna get the ball to our guys one way or another, and it ain't working.
What else he supposed to say? He also sounded stupid saying we out there trying to get flags.
Yeah, but AJ said that that he made that. I don't know what happened. AJ said he made that up to cover for them because he said they went off the walls and they was like, we going to just throw the deep ball. That's all I heard, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It just
my thing is with the Eagles is simple. First, I would like to say I love what's going on in Philadelphia right now. It is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, man. It is.
Stop, bro. You are
this,
man.
It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful, bro. Come on, Nick. There we go.
Let me go.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful, bro. But yes, I've been saying it, bro. Like, I mean, I feel like we've kind of seen it, but Jalen Hurts, he's not running the ball the way he used to. You feel me? I feel like that was a big part of their offensive scheme, bro. And I feel like it is what's made that team just stand out from other teams. You know what I'm saying? And you're not running the ball with Swift. Your play calling is juvenile, to say the least. It looks like it just don't look like they playing as a unit anymore. It don't look like they just not as dominant as we once saw, and it's a beautiful feeling. I don't think they're gonna fix it. However, devil's advocate, I do think that they could mess around and come in the playoffs and upset at Dallas. For sure. I definitely think it's possible. I definitely think they could win a game. They can win a first game in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing it right now. But it's not like they're out here getting blown out. They're just not playing the football we used to seeing them play. And I feel like you run the ball more with Swift. Because I feel like every time he runs the ball, I feel like he's either about to get like 5, 7, 10 yards, or he about to break it. You know, so I mean, I feel like it's there. They're just not doing it, but they got to see it because we do. So hopefully they figure it out. They still 11-5, and the playoffs is the perfect time to decide to get on your horse.
Quick question to everybody on the show, bro. What do the Eagles do well beside the tush push?
We can't compare it to the tush push because the tush push don't fail.
No, I'm saying besides that, what do they do well?
Run the ball.
Yeah, they run the ball.
They know how to take the top off of defense, bro.
They know how to protect the football. I mean, they know how to, I guess, drive. They know how to drive down the field. They can do that.
I've seen games Philadelphia this year when they make up their mind they're gonna run the ball. It worked. Like I watched the game. It was a prime. I don't remember which primetime game it was, but all I know is the first few drives wasn't looking good, and then they just started giving the ball to Swift, and he was just punishing the defense, bro. Every time it was drive after drive too, and they won the game. Wasn't even close. So I mean, they run the ball well when they make up their mind to do so, but the play calling has been inconsistent and terrible.
Side note, before I kind of chime in right quick, Uncle Ocho doing a little recap of the Cat Williams interview at 10 o'clock, bro. Yeah, they lied tonight. 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be locked in. I'm gonna finish the interview after the. I don't even know if I have a little bit of time.
I mean, well, since it's going to be on YouTube, you can always just rewind whenever you're done watching and just watch the.
I just want to be able to catch the live and read real time after watching the show because I'm like halfway through the show.
Okay.
I think you're talking about the Minnesota game early in the year.
That's what I wanted to say Minnesota, but I couldn't think of it. But yeah, okay, go ahead. I'm glad you looked it up.
Yeah. So to that point, what y'all were mentioning, well, great. Let me ask this question, Nick. Were you asking this question about like what do they do well to say that they aren't good? Because the tush push to say that the only thing they do good.
That's why I said the tush push.
That's why he asked you the question.
That's literally
why I said I just asked y'all what y'all thought.
Nick,
early,
I know you, bro.
But earlier in my statements, I said earlier in my
tush push don't fail.
I said they run the ball well, but they do not run it enough. I said that earlier. And initially,
the question you asked was, what else do they do well besides tush push? Like AJ Brown got 1,500 yards receiving.
What he got, bro? He got 1,100 of them jumps in the first 8 weeks.
I don't care. He got them.
Yeah, I'm sure they get him. They had to do something well, Snake.
They're
a team to be afraid of in the playoffs.
I disagree with that, honestly, and the reason why I disagree with that is because their inconsistency has been here from the start of the season. The only difference is they were winning early on, but they still weren't that strong of a team. It was when is it gonna when is the dam going to break type deal? And I think when it comes to consistency, especially in the playoffs and winning football, I can only think of one team who ever got it together, even though they were inconsistent in the regular season. And ended up making the Super Bowl.
Was it the Steelers?
No. The Cardinals in 2009. They had just got done beating. They had just got done losing to the New England Patriots 56-0, and they find themselves on a 4-game win streak and went to the Super Bowl. I ain't never seen another team outside of the Arizona Cardinals who ever did something like that to the point where their inconsistency was automatically just suddenly gone. And they were able to get together for the playoffs.
2010.
Larry and Kirk carried them boys that playoffs. I don't
know.
When the Giants went 9-7, bro, went to the bowl, beat Tom Brady 18-0.
Yeah, it did.
That's the same. They
right.
barely got in because they beat us week 17.
Okay, I think I'll allow that.
That's a good.
Those are two. But how long ago was that? You said so. You're talking about the 2011 season.
They won it. They won it 07 and 11, right?
Yeah. But I think the 2011 John was more consistent than the 2007 John. 2007 they went 9-7.
Yeah, the 07 shit was sneaky.
No, they went 9-7 both years.
Damn.
But you knew that though, and went on the road both times.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Anyway, to that point, the reason why I say that, bro, it's hard to like just flip a switch. It's not that many teams that do it. And that's kind of why I think the Eagles are kind of cooked, bro. They may win one game depending on who their first round matchup is, but I just think they cook, bro. That's it. All right. Hey, let's do our power rankings, and then we get to our beat the odds segment. For those who are keeping track, or have tried to keep track, because we were supposed to do this 4 weeks, and we missed the week 15 one, so we're doing this on our last week of the season. Our last power rankings, we had the following. I'll go in order from Rye, me, Rick, and Nick. Rye had Philly number 1, San Fran number 2, Baltimore 3, Kansas City number 4, Miami 5. I had Baltimore number 1, Philly number 2, San Fran number 3, Kansas City number 4, Dallas number 5. Rick had Baltimore number 1, Eagles number 2, San Fran number 3, Dallas number 4, Kansas City number 5. Nick had Philly number 1, San Fran number 2. No, you had Philly number 1, San Fran number 2, Kansas City number 3, Miami number 4, Dallas number 5. So that's where we stood 5 weeks ago. Everybody essentially had Philly in their number 5. In their top 5. I think everybody had Baltimore except for Nick.
Unreal.
Except for Nick. Everybody had San Fran.
Answer the question.
Everybody had KC. And only 2 people had Miami. That was Nick and Rye. All right. So let's spin the block. And let's start with Rye again. He's number 1 on the order, and we're gonna go. Who is you can do 1 through 5. Yeah, this is 1 through 5.
Okay. Well, my number 1 team is kind of laughable at this point because they ain't gonna make my top 5 from last week. So let's start from number 1. We're going Baltimore 1. Y'all called it. Y'all was on point. I should have followed suit. I got
like you should have followed suit and beat the odds.
Watch yourself. I got San Fran at 2. All right, might be a surprise pick at 3, or it might not be a surprise. I got Flacco on them boys at 3.
Yeah, let's get it, guys. Mm-hmm.
The Browns.
I got Flacco on them boys at 3. All right. Now, I wanted to put this team in here, but like this team probably not going to – they have a possibility of not making the playoffs, which is the Bills. So I'm not going to put them on that. My 4 team, all right, got cheated on.
Oh, no, the Bills made it.
No, they got
a current wild card, so I may be wrong. Just loud.
They make it. Or these boys got cheated on Sunday, but they still up there, in my opinion. I'm gonna put Detroit at 4. All right. And I'm gonna put Dallas at 5.
I'm gonna put Dallas at 5.
Put Dallas at 5.
Hey, bro. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna piggyback off your first 2. Baltimore, number 1. That stays at number 1 for me. At like week 13, I had Baltimore number 1. San Fran moves up a spot because I had Philly number 2. So I'm gonna put. Here you go. I'm gonna put San Fran number 2. Number 3 for me is where things kind of get a little shaky. That's a really strong one with Cleveland, right? That's a bold one. But I think what I'm gonna do, bro, is I'm gonna stick with Kansas City. I think for all of the struggles that they got going on, bro, their defense is still too good. I don't know what's going on with their offense, but it's hard for me to bet against Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes, regardless of how, inconsistent they are on that side of the football. So I'm going to go. Matter of fact, you know what? Pause that. They're in my top 5, but I'm going to put Detroit number 3.
Okay.
Detroit number 3.
Okay.
Detroit number 3. I don't have to really repeat anything with Kansas City, so I'm going to put Kansas City number 4. And then my number 5, that's going to be tough as well, but I think I'll stick with Dallas, man. Dallas was number 5 for me. They stay number 5 now in week 18. All right, so Rick, you got the floor up. So far, right now, again, Rye, Baltimore, San Fran, Cleveland, Detroit, Dallas. I have Baltimore, San Fran, Detroit, Kansas City, and then Dallas. What's up, Rick?
All right, man. So the number one don't change, man. I hope Lamar finishes his season. A good one in the playoffs, to say the least. And number two, I got San Fran. You know what I'm saying? Got them boys up there. Number three, that's where it gets tricky for me as well. But I'm gonna have to follow the suit of my boy, bro. Because we talk about Andy Reid and Patty. You know what I'm saying? And they finally got another receiver that stepped up on that team. I feel like once their offense kind of figures it out and they get back to playing the way that they are used to playing, they have playoff experience. They know what it takes. I think they're so capable of doing that. So I'm gonna throw them at number three. 4, I got my boys up there, the two-tone blue. You feel me?
One time.
Tennessee?
And No,
Tennessee
Dallas.
not even in the playoffs.
Dallas. Nah,
Yeah,
Dallas.
not in the playoffs, bro.
Nah, Dallas. And then
But you said two-tone, you kind of threw us off.
I was with Rye, but I just wasn't gonna have him at 3. So I got him at 5 because I don't know. Flacco's still off the couch, and playoff ball is this not football for back then. So I'm gonna throw them at 5. I feel like they could do it, but they just ain't. I don't know if they're doing it better than them other teams up there. So we're gonna leave it like that. So we got Baltimore, San Fran, Chiefs, Dallas, Browns.
I will say Kansas City definitely can turn it up in the playoffs, but they won't have that home field advantage.
Nick, that's a really good point too with them boys. That's all they ever known was playing at home with Pat.
For sure.
Nick, where you at, man?
Real simple, bro. Number 1. That's the MVP in the boys. We're gonna go Lamar Jackson.
Same boys you didn't have on your list last week?
It was 6 weeks ago before they went on this tear. So
my fault.
Oh, so you're the only one who ain't see it. You just had Philly up there because of their record.
Right.
10-1, they gotta be amazing.
No, I said I'm not going to explain what I said. They watching. And I put an asterisk on there because I said we're gonna find out in the next few weeks, and then they're not gonna be up there. Number 2, San Fran.
Put on number 1 anyway. Okay.
Number 2, San Fran. Probably NFC Championship. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna win it or not. Number 3, team that would be in the AFC Championship, Cleveland Browns. It will be very interesting to see them go to Baltimore.
They don't want to play them, I don't think.
They already beat them once.
I don't think they want to play Cleveland.
I don't think they want to do that, bro.
Tell you right now, bro.
So I think that'll be interesting.
Flacco versus the Ravens, bro. It's gonna be hilarious.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's gonna be hilarious. That boy gonna have a chip on his shoulder the whole team.
Must see TV.
He gonna get spanked, boy. 57 zap.
Nah, no way. No way.
No, sir.
No
They're
way.
not putting a 50 nothing on Cleveland.
Yeah. Number 4 is the team that Ryan said cheated another team. Don't believe the hype.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, don't believe the hype.
Y'all know what
Let me
happened.
tell you something about that game, bro. Let me tell you something about that game. Play
Y'all know
stupid
what
games, win stupid prizes, bro. I'm gonna send 3 tackles to the ref and just, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna check in. Shut up. That's stupid, bro. I'm gonna try to trick the defense. Announcer going to tell you anyway who else.
I thought it was 2 people. I know it was 3.
3.
You know Nick. You know how Nick be.
But the 2 tackles went, and Dan Skipper walked over there to the ref as well.
Okay.
So stupid games, stupid prizes. We're gonna go Dallas at 4.
I heard A-Rod talking about it. I ain't watched the clip though. I need to
bro. A-Rod a wild boy.
He broke the whole play down.
Yeah, and then at number 5, I do have Detroit, which I do believe will be a rematch in the second round. And I got us winning by at least 13 points.
Oh, say what now?
You heard this guy?
No, repeat what you said.
I said it will be a rematch between Dallas and Detroit.
And y'all gonna do what?
Win by 13.
Hey, Ryan, I'm not even gonna hold you, Ryan. When I was watching the beginning of the Detroit game, I definitely thought we was about to blow the doors off them, and then I don't know what happened.
You want to know what happened, bro? I'm gonna tell you
what
happened. The turning point in the game was when CD fumbled the ball in the end zone. We was about to go 14-3 and about to get the rolling.
Yeah, bro. I definitely think we could put
so
it up.
So you saying y'all
sure.
play them again, y'all gonna blow them out? Okay.
No, that's not a blowout. 28 points. Getting beat by 14 points is not a blowout.
13 points.
2 tutties.
Mual.
That's not a blowout. A blowout is 56 to 10. That's not a blowout.
19. To 19, that's a blowout.
You lose by double digits in the playoffs, bro. You got spanked.
In the playoffs, so if it was in the regular season, that's not getting spanked. A blowout is a blowout regardless in regular season or playoffs.
You lose by 2 scores, you win in the game.
The score don't even represent the game, damn near. So ain't no way to fucking.
What if you scored a last minute touchdown?
It don't matter. Y'all already putting it on the books that y'all gonna beat it by 2 scores.
But I said that's all I'm saying is that that's not a blowout. I'm not saying we're gonna blow them out. Yeah, that's not a blowout. Like we're not.
Okay,
3 tutties is a blowout.
Settle the score. So, Mual, what do you feel like a double-digit loss
When
is?
do you put the sticks down in Madden?
21.
If I beat you 20-14 in Madden, it wasn't.
That's a double-digit loss, though.
20. No. I'm saying 3 tutties.
The game wasn't close. If I beat you 20-14,
that's true.
You get on the train.
But also, it depends. Like at the end of the day, bro, like you gotta think about it this way. If you lose 20, just for that example, if you lose 28-14, the score could have been 21-14 and in the fourth quarter, and they pull away at the end. Like it could have been like 14-14 at halftime, and then also 21-14 at the end of the third quarter. Like technically, you still like, regardless of the context, like something like that, you could still that's somebody like taking over of a whole half of football. So like double digit losses, bro. In the context, like certain ways, like the only way that you only really don't consider it a blowout is if somebody puts on a late score at the end, and that kind of stretches the lead. Other than that, if you're losing by double digits, you got to think like even in gambling, and Nick will know this. There's a reason why, like the most common numbers is like 3.5, 6.5, 6, 7. Like, because games in the NFL are always close. They're close as shit. And those are like 1 possession games. So if you are losing by double digits, bruh, like odds are you ain't up to par. You ain't up to par that day.
That's still not considering it a blowout. Because 10 points is not a blowout. 10 points is not a blowout.
But Nick said 13, which is 2 touchdowns.
That's not 2. Well, yeah, it is 2 touchdowns. You're right. I mean, yes, but I'm saying 10. That's not far from 10 points.
What if you get a pick 6 at the end of the game, bro?
All I'm saying is not a blowout. I do think we're going to beat them by. I feel like we can't beat them. We can beat them by 10, by 14 points.
All right, let's go ahead to the beat the odds segment, man.
Let's get to it.
Last week, me and Ryan went 1-2. We bet on Miami and Tampa Bay. We lost those. Green Bay came through for us. Mind you, I said that I was going to stick to my bets, and I'm glad that I didn't do Tampa Bay because some told me, bro, New Orleans was going to go and wax them boys. So shout out to them for keeping my parlays in place, winning me some bread, and ultimately winning me some good money on Monday as well as Sunday night with the Green Bay game where I bet the house. I bet the MFN house. But then Rick went 2-1. Baltimore and Green Bay comes through for him. We all lose with Tampa Bay. This week, we got some playoff games on the line, man. Pittsburgh versus Baltimore, Indy versus Houston, Buffalo versus Miami. Baltimore is 3.5-point home underdogs. Indy 1.5-point home underdogs, and Miami 2.5-point home underdogs for the Sunday night game. Rick, you had something to say. I'll give you the floor so you can make your first pick, and then you can talk to Rye. But we're gonna start with Pittsburgh, Baltimore 3.5-point home dogs. Who do you got?
Hey, Rye.
What
I tell you about being hard headed, bro?
I'm not doing.
Look at me.
Anything you pick, I'm picking the opposite.
Look at me. When you gonna learn, bro?
Anything you pick, I'm picking the opposite.
Oh, all right. Say less then. Y'all heard him. Let me get Baltimore, bro. Off jumps. Let's go. Bro, you just go ahead and fill in Rise. I already said who you gonna pick. You could just pick it off me, if that's the case. So go ahead. You can put Pitt for my boy Rye. Go ahead, put Pitt for Rye.
You want Pitt, Rye?
He already said it. He said all we got is our word. All we got is our word, right?
Already filled in.
Oh, you wanted Baltimore?
Yeah, I want them.
Hey, there you go. Hey, follow suit, bro.
Nick, where you at, bro?
I'm picking before Rick. I don't want to pick out.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm not picking out Rick for the rest of the show.
Hey, Mark, give me Mason Rudolph and the boys, bro.
You got Pittsburgh, bro. All right,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh covering the
Huntley
3.5.
about
Okay.
Huntley about
Nick,
to
you
run
a
over them
Nick,
boys.
Nick, you a dumbass. That's
Hey,
You
I
go
got
0-3
Baltimore.
this week, bro. Remember that.
I got Baltimore, bro. Okay. Houston versus Indy. Indy 1.5 point home underdogs. Let's start with Nick this time. Nick, who you got?
Pitt
Damn,
might not
bro.
score.
All right, let me get Houston. I'm not talking to Rick.
Pitt might not score. No, they gonna fuck around have 0 points. They gonna be mad.
All right, Ryan, who you got?
Houston.
Pick Indy, Rick.
I'm not a dumbass. Give me
Yeah,
Houston.
you are. Pick Indy.
I mean, hey, Ryan, you need to just follow what I say, bro.
Nah, you've been after me, buddy.
You need to just follow what I say.
I had Houston too. I don't really trust Indy like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and give Houston and them boys a shot on the road for the division title and a
the
playoff.
game right here.
And now we
this
close it
definitely
out
game.
with Buffalo and
This the
Miami.
one.
Where we watching the game at, man?
I'm
Where the
about
hell
to
we
ask the
watching the
same
game
question,
at,
bro.
We trying to go to a bar? We watching at somebody's crib.
We can go to Tom's Watch Bar, bro. I'm gonna show y'all
Who?
something.
What?
Tom's Watch Bar, bro. Tom's Watch Bar, bro.
Is
Just
it
trust me, bro.
volume? Is
Trust
it
me, bro.
volume?
Trust me, bro.
Is
Trust
it
me, bro.
volume?
Bro, if it's knee
Trust
deep
me,
in the
bro.
city and it's a 50-minute
Trust me,
drive,
bro.
bro.
It's at the Harbor, bro. Trust me, bro.
Bro, is
Trust
it
me, bro.
volume?
Oh,
the
I keep
Harbor?
saying-
You don't hear me, bro? You don't hear me, bro? Trust me,
No,
bro.
that's a question that he's answering.
Bro, you gonna trust me or not?
He not trusting you, bro.
That's what I'm saying, Nick. Nick, you gonna trust me, Nick?
He not trusting you, bro.
Are you gonna trust me, Nick?
I don't need the volume. You know what's crazy, bro? I've been watching the games without volume.
Nick didn't even answer the question. Now Nick talking about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No, he do. Deflection.
Hey, Rob. Come on,
Nigga
bro. You
with
know I
smoke
got you, bro.
screens.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my guys.
Yeah, those are
down,
watching
man.
the jumps without the volume, bro.
That nigga Nick said, I don't even like the volume. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? Nick? Yeah, I don't need it.
Shit, I don't need why. I ain't watched the game with volume in 27 years, Rick, so I don't, shit. It's cold outside.
I got Buffalo, man. 2.5 points. Give me them road favorites, bro. I'm gonna go with Rod next, man. Rod, who you got?
No. Don't go right
Yes,
next.
bro. Yes, you are. You already went before me. It's too late for you now. Let me see, bro. Miami really needs a dub this week, but 2.5. Give me Buffalo, bro.
It's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one, bro.
Okay. Rick, who you got?
I gotta consult with Snick real quick because Snick just knows something about he know Josh Allen weaknesses, bro, and I know he be talking to Josh Allen. You feel me? Hey Snick, what's up, bro? You feel me? What Miami coming out in, bro? You feel me? Is a turnover day for Buffalo, or
Look, bro. I'm gonna just tell you my reason, bro. I'm going with Miami. I'm gonna tell you why, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen barely beat Bailey Zappi. He threw 3 picks.
Okay.
In the first half. I think they only won by maybe a touchdown. Late touchdown at that. He barely beat Easton Stick and the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? They won by 2. Granted, Josh get up for big games. I got Ramsey getting the game stealing pick at the end of the game, bro.
You said what?
He just said Ramsey gonna get the game stealing interception to win the game.
All right, well, okay.
That's very specific too.
Control C, Control V, bro.
Okay, 2 dumbasses on the board.
All right, what you got? Oh, you can go.
Hey Nick, just look at Raz record over the last couple games, bro. I don't even think he got positive on the screen, bro.
Don't worry about all that. Worry about this year, bro.
Now he missed the 1 and 2.
Go scroll up. Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Just the 1 and 2.
Hey, Snick, he won from Ofer. He won from Ofer, bro.
Worry about this year, bro.
Hey, bro. All right, man. We got our plays in, bro.
Hey, hold on, bro. Before we wrap this up,
hurry up,
Ron, why you what's up with these strawberry hennies, bro? But let me tell you how
No, you're wild. Let me tell you something about you, bro. Let me tell you something about Rick.
Hey, Rob.
We was
I
only
was
supposed
busted.
to have two, bro. We was only supposed to have two.
I didn't plan on having one.
Next thing I do is look up. Mike bringing out another round. I'm like, who told Mike to do this? He's like, I told him. I told him to be.
No, that was after the first round though that happened. Because I only had that was my first drink, and then I asked him for a second round.
No,
because he brought you a drink.
Because I asked him for one. I was the only one getting two. I knew y'all wasn't trying to get two. So
right,
like,
and then that's when I asked him.
And then third.
That's my thing, because like we're
I told him I put my hand up like this,
bro. Like, nah,
I put my hand up when he walked away. I put my hand up when he walked away because you got the second drink, and I was like, okay, I mean, we out here, boom. And then he was like 3, and I was like, yeah.
You see, Rick?
Yeah.
that's what threw us off right here. He said, Mike was like, yep, okay, gotcha.
You know what? See, I was saying 3 more. You know what I'm saying for us, so we can get drinks or whatever, bro. And then I randomly, bro.
Like, where did Mual go? I'm like, Mual said he had to go. He's like,
bro, I never even saw Mual left.
Mual paid his tab and left. He was like, you're lying. I'm like, no.
No, I came back to sit at the table because that's when the wings came.
No. When you left, you was gone.
When you left,
what I'm saying. No, when I paid my tab, we gotta remember cuz that we cool with. Remember when we was at the bar, me and you, Ryan, he had said, "Oh, your wings at the table." So that's when I paid my tab. He gave us our shots. We came back to the table. I ate my wings,
and then Rick drank.
And then Rick took our shots.
Bro,
and I ate my wings, and after I got done with my wings,
I'm like, Rick is really lit.
I didn't even remember that until I was at work.
Like, why did he just take both of our shots?
Both of them, bro.
And then I was drinking the rest of the strawberry Hennessy little rim. I was like, bro, I literally all I had was a fruit cup from Tropical Smoothie, bro.
This man Rick told shorties with the he loved cheesesteak so much, but he won't order one. But the youngest behind this, bro, he pulled the seat up next to him, bro, and he stared at him for But you know the funniest part about that, because Rick is telling you that he's like, bro, I think I only had like that little. I only ate just one thing today, right? So when he pulled his seat up next to the shorty, I said, oh yeah, Rick lit. I looked at his cup.
I didn't even see him.
Listen. I looked at his cup, bro. He only took like 2 sips of his first drink. I was like, bro.
He was already.
Rick got lit off a couple sips, bro.
I was up.
It's like you know it's on the way.
Yeah, bro. It just escalates so quickly, bro.
I was like, yeah.
And then we had dude behind us, bro. Like Rick didn't give a damn about Cuz behind us, bro. I'm like, bro,
the seat over.
Like act up. I mean, have some conversation, bro.
I didn't even know he was that close.
No, first off, I didn't care about him anyway because he was already on my nerves early before he even walked up. He was in our joint and Mual asked him for the menu, and he was like, "These are my menus." And Mual was like, "All right, bro." Instantly, it blew me, bro. I was irritated. I'm like, "All right, bro. let's see how I feel when the strawberry Hennessy gone." And then see
I was hit. They took forever with them wings, bro. Per usual. I don't even remember paying. Bro.
You didn't. You remember the conversation you had with me?
No.
You don't remember the conversation you had with me?
No, what happened, bro?
He said, pay the wing.
I ain't paying. The wings came out too late. He said, I'm not paying for these. I was like, I don't care. He's like, well, he's like, I'm not paying. Okay.
Hey, bro, that's a second. Oh wait, no.
I got at least pay. I got to pay for my strawberry Hennies though. I just want to go pay for the wings. Because when I go back in there, I'm paying. When I go back in there, I'm paying for my 2 strawberry Hennessy's, and that's it.
When I go back
I'm paying for shit else. I ain't even eat the wings.
When I go back in
I ain't eat the wings. I was lit. Ain't touched the wings, bro. Didn't even touch them. They was sitting right on the table. Matter of fact, I think Ed was eating them joints.
No, and we ate all our wings to Ed. That's crazy.
Ed had them joints.
She was trying to.
Like, you got garlic parmesan? I said, yeah. She said, yeah. I said, I'm not eating them wings. Them things came out 37 minutes after we ordered them. I want them joints.
Damn, like an hour for real, bro.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and get up out of here, bro. Hey, shout out to the Strawberry Henny. Shout out to Lamberts, man. I gave him a shout out on the other show. We're gonna give him another shout out on this
man,
jump,
you weren't supposed to say that, bro.
Nah, it don't even matter, bro. They done us well for like what 6 months, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, I would say probably a little bit longer than 6 months. It ain't been that. Nah, we ain't go over there in the wintertime. We went over there because remember I broke my foot. We went over there like around June, May, something.
I'm saying like when was around? Okay, never mind. You right. I'm trying to think about when we first started going over there for real.
That's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong there. Anyway,
no, I think it was before that.
Okay, I just knew it wasn't cold. That's when we first started going. It wasn't cold yet. I mean, it wasn't cold, but anyway, don't even matter. Shout out Lambert's, bro. Get you some Strawberry Hennies, man. They some good people over there. And don't let the wings take it too long. They usually don't take that long.
It's just only when they real lit.
But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for us, man. Enjoy the games, enjoy the weekend, stay safe, all that good stuff. We up out of here. Go Baltimore, Houston, Buffalo.